I'm coming back with another video. This is the third time I recorded this, so don't judge me if I don't feel that intrigued because I feel like I'm repeating myself. But if you may know me, you know that I am very in tuned into the psychic world. You know that I get into all that, and that's why you clicked my channel, right? Right. So today, this story is about Ebby Steppach. And I have to point out the fact that I just seen an orb over the word searching. So basically, I wanted to get to the point faster. If you're asking, well, why does she want to make so many videos? This is for you guys because I don't edit. So it's better for me to remake it in general. So let me go over um how she went missing and things like that. Her case. First, before I get into the visions that I seen, before I even look into the case, and the visions of after the fact. So, basically, she went missing on October 24th, 2015, right? She went to a party, even like 2 days before that, she went to a party, and it was like, she got raped, she said, by 4 men, and they recorded it or whatnot, and she said she wanted revenge, and then she went missing without a trace. Literally, you guys, without a trace. Like, no cell phone records, nothing. Well, nothing that the police is going to give us that we know, because I don't feel like they're really invested anyway, even considering the fact that they turned down the FBI's help, and they didn't even investigate the security guard that seen her with other men. They didn't investigate it even though they knew. Come on now, that's fishy. But yeah, she went missing, and then people said they seen, well, the security guard said they seen her car in like a park or whatever, and all of her belongings was in it. And then he said it was also said that she was seen with two black guys walking back and forth, and then another guy came, but it was the same guy as before with her, but just a different guy the second time. They was walking back and forth. I don't know what that was about, and I keep seeing this wooded area that I've seen before, but I will get deeper into that. Um, what else I want to share before I get into my visions? Nope, I'm just get right into it. So I'm gonna tell you my visions that I seen beforehand. I already told y'all that before I even started describing the case. So here we go. So the first thing that I thought was teenage boys, like a group of them. And I saw the words bullying, and then an orb actually appeared over the word kid as I was making my other video. But I saw a kid, a high school kid, he was a boy, and he's going like this with his fingers. He's going like this, like he's going like this. He's slouched on his desk. Hold on, I'm still in that position from when I did it myself in the one video. But he slouched on his desk, like how you slouch in your seat, one of those personal desks. He slouched in his seat, and he's going like this with his fingers, on the desk. Like he got his hand on the desk. He's going like this with his fingers, and he's nervous about something. And I believe that this kid, whoever this nervous kid is, I just seen an orb over rape, bro. I just seen an orb over rape. I was just about to say whoever this kid is involved in. My eyes are really watering. Like, that's sad. I don't play about that type of stuff. That's sad. What? Ooh, hold on. Had to take a breather, you guys, because whoa. And then an orb appeared over the next part, which is the word window. But before that, I seen the words broken, and then I actually seen an image of a window, but it looked like a rock was thrown directly in the middle of this window. And it's kind of weird how spirit likes to relay messages to you and different things. You just have to really learn what spirit means, how it is brought to you, and how you can decipher it in your own way, because I do understand that. Listen, this is a prime example. I'm not trying to get off topic or anything, but I really want you to understand. Like, let's say if me and another psychic pick up a vision on a topic, right? She might see something and I might see something and it's similar, but there's different colors and different characteristics, but it has the same message, you guys. So I just wanted to say that. And I did test it and I am right. Um I seen the words raped, like I said. I seen the words driver, because the security cameras did pick up her car on a main road that day she went missing, I think. And the word searching. I did see an orb on the word searching. And I seen these pink blossom Japanese flowers. I instantly thought that that was her favorite type of flowers. And then I seen an orb over the word pink. So that really made me, not her favorite type of flowers. I just peeped that I said that. Her favorite color. And when the orb appeared over pink, I thought maybe that was her favorite color, her favorite brand, maybe. I seen her and she was smiling. Like, when I was looking at one of her pictures, it was like I got a vision of her, and I keep seeing an orb over this rocky trail. But let me continue. I seen a vision of her smiling, and she has on this loose shirt. I think it has white print on the front of it, and she has on these short jean pants, short. She had on short jeans, jean shorts. That's the word. I don't know why it was so hard to come out, like jean shorts. But I felt a lot of pressure in my chest, and an orb just appeared over the word pressure. Maybe she was under a lot of pressure. And then after I seen the word chest, I underlined it. Boom. I seen the actual words chest, you know. And when I seen these words, I actually seen the, oh, it's just a orb. I seen the chest, and no lie, you guys, this chest is literally about this big. This big. You can fit a body in there. I feel like she is encased in something like a chest. And it's crazy because I feel energy on my arm on this side. Like she's in something like a chest. Either they put her body in there when after they did what they did to her, they put her body in there and then they buried her. I don't know what happened. But I'm just telling you what I seen. And I seen a chest and I know that there was a body in there. And it was weird. I seen an orb over the word hitting her just now. Let me just get into what I seen. So I heard the word fell, and then I seen a rocky trail. Like it was literally like small rocks going down a hill. Like literally, it was literally small rocks going down a hill. That's how it looked. And then I heard hitting her. So maybe she was being brought down this hill, or yeah. I just seen a word over the word then her leg. It sounds so botchy, but it makes sense because I said, "Aw, my phone's dying." Aw. Okay, so the word over was the word over, but I saw bruising on her leg, and the orb was over the word then, how I wrote it. But back to what I was saying before, how I said I heard the words fell and I saw the this rocky trail and I heard hitting her, and then it's crazy how the orb appeared next to saw bruising then her leg. So I do believe that I don't know what she was doing out there in the woods, honey. I don't know what she was doing out there in the woods, but I can only tell you what I seen and everything else in that nature. I'm not going to try to piece it together. I'm not going to try to make like conclusions. I'm going to just tell you everything I seen. Um Her car was found in Chalamont Park. I had to write that down. It's crazy. Um, I clearly saw a place that looked like, I literally saw this. Like, it looked like a creek almost. It was like this, and like this. And down here is the creek. And here is the hills with the rocks. So, and um, it's more like this creek, and then like this. That's how it is. But over here, I know that there's a lot of trees over there. And I seen an orb over the word woods when I was describing this, so I do believe that she could be in that area. And then I seen the words casket after I seen an orb over that word, and that's crazy. How I seen casket, and then before that I seen case. I write everything I seen down in order, so I know, you know, this is what that means, like. And then I seen the word bruising, and then I seen like cuts on her arm. It was either her arm or her leg, but I seen like cuts on her arm or leg, one of them. But I do believe it could have been like her legs, cause it's like arm or leg. I'm not sure, but it's like I just seen something over there, but it was like not self-inflicted. I really don't want to say it was self-inflicted. Maybe she could have been self-harming. Um, I do believe those are self-harming cuts, because the way it looked, it just was like, it was something like this, like, I do believe she was self-harming now that I like really think about it. It looks more like self-harming. And then I did see the words drugs. What? Oh, I just seen an orb over the word that I wrote down, laced, because I seen the word laced, and it was like weed. It looked like weed. And it's crazy how I just said freaking drugs, you guys, and then an orb appears over lace weed. Who laces weed anymore? Like, come on, get real. Especially to like, do something to somebody. That is so freaking corny. Like, that is so corny. I saw the words vanished, and then it was crazy because I have a lot of energy over here. Like, my arm hair is just raising. My arm hairs is just raising. I feel a lot of energy. Personally, feels like a magnet on your skin. Honestly, it feels like a magnet, because it feels like a field pushing on your skin almost. But you can also feel like your arm hair is rising and everything like that. But I seen her, and it was like her hair was darker in a sense, but her eyeliner was just so smeared, and her makeup was just so smeared. Like, it was smeared all over her eyes, and she just looked like she was crying really bad. And a orb just appeared over the part that I said about her smoking a cigarette, because I did see her, like, it was a part, like a moment that I had where I seen her, and she was just like, just looking very down or thinking about something. She was just smoking a cigarette. And a word that glowed, because words, as you can tell, I do see orbs around certain words. I seen an orb over without a trace. It's crazy how I saw vanish, I saw her makeup smearing and stuff like that, and then without a trace glowed. Come on now. Somebody did something. Either she got herself in a wrong situation by leaving with them or something like that, or she probably owed someone drugs, or I feel like she just in general got herself in the wrong situation and she couldn't get out of it. I seen the words mount, but I didn't know what it meant, because you know how some things spirit wants you to like flip it over, but that's really with numbers. But I seen the words mount, and so it didn't make sense to me, so I flipped it over, and as you can see, the words mount, and then I flipped it. I just wanted to show you guys that because that's an important part, and you gonna see how it's important, right? So I seen the words mount. Remember it, mount. MOUNT. What's that? There's like mad energy just over here. Talking about privacy. The words naked, and then a orb appeared over the word. I'm gonna just read it and then tell you where the orb appeared over. So not all men are out to harm. I was about to say you. Not all men are out to harm, but you never know in this day and age. So a orb appeared over this day. I get it. I get it. This day, somebody really messed this girl up. Because how it says, now all men are out to harm, but you never know in this day. Why have an orb appear over this day in the section where it says men are not always out to harm, but you never know, and then this day make me think that men harmed her. I do believe that though. I don't believe it was just her, like her stress and depression. I did see her like drugged up, and every time I seen her, it's not funny, honestly, but I only laughed or chuckled because like every time I seen her, she had dark hair, like her hair was like a darker color, like it was a brown. But I seen her, it was like she looked drugged up, like she was on the floor, and she was like this, and she was really drugged, and I heard dragged her and raped her. And then her hair looked really wet and stringy. Like her hair looked um not soaked, but like she was sweating really bad for hours or something. I guess that would be soaked. Yeah. But and that's when I seen the words lace weed. So count this up, right? She looks drugged up, dragged her, raped her, hair is wet and stringy, and then lace weed. Come on now. That tells it all within itself. And then I grabbed, literally, you guys, I wrote this down. I grabbed my head because I felt dizzy. And this front part of my forehead started pounding, you guys. Like my forehead was pounding. And I started feeling really dizzy, and I was like seeing swirls and everything. And I was like, yo, I had to drink some water because that feeling was not feeling good. And like I said, spirit does let you feel some of the things that they experience. So feeling like that and then knowing that you were drugged is just crazy because it boosts the effects. You know, not boost the effects, but it would feel worse than what I felt. You know, but I heard third person, so I do feel like three people were involved in this situation, not two, not just that one male, but there's a third person that they need to be looking after. What if that third person is the dude that was at the school fiddling with his fingers? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let me stop being silly. Um, I was writing down. I was about to say she's really like depressed. She's really down, but then I seen the word irritated. Like I wasn't writing it for some reason, and then after I seen it, I wrote it with it. But I said she's really irritated, and then I seen the word crash. And after I seen it, I thought maybe she felt this way because I don't believe that there was a car accident. Oh, okay. An orb disappeared over abuse because I heard the words threatening and then abuse. So crash, because I just said crash and then an orb appeared over. For some reason, it feels like my nose is gonna bleed. I haven't had a nose. Why does my nose feel like it's gonna bleed? Um, it could have been from, talking about spirit really makes you feel things, you guys. So crash and then abuse whatever it was, she was feeling really destroyed because of this abuse. Okay. She wants me to definitely, Spirit definitely wants me to say this because the part that I wrote, it just keeps having the orb over, having the orb over. So you guys need to pay attention to this part. Now, I also wrote down the fact that I feel sick. The orb didn't appear over that. The orb, I will tell you what the orb appeared over once I read it. It's kind of getting me hype. Like, okay, the main rose strip. The orb disappeared over that. I gotta remember that. The main rose strip. Because there was like an orb over Saul, and it like went straight up for some reason. It went this way over words. It didn't go directly this way. But I said I felt sick, and then I heard he made me, and then I heard bend over. No, I wrote here that I saw it, not heard. And then I heard the words bottle, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. He made me bend over, bottle. What you mean? But yeah, orb shot directly, vertically up the words abandon a bottle saw. So that would make sense once I read it. That's why I had to read it first, because it wouldn't have made sense. So I saw bend over, and then I heard bottle, and then I seen a house, maybe an abandoned house, a tan. Oh no, let me just say it right. A tan house right on the main strip of the road. And that's when I told you an orb appeared over Maine. It really feels like the bridge of my nose is like hurting. Like it really feels like my nose wants to bleed. Like somebody just punched me in my nose or something. It hurts. So, key points: main strip, main road, abandoned looking house. Because it was like this emptiness about it, and yeah, and the bottle and everything like that. That's sad though. Um, and before, this is weird because I should have paid attention to it. Yo, my nose really is hurting right here. But I initially, when I was watching her video, I was thinking like, what holiday is coming up? Like, what holiday is coming up that she was planning for? But I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking like Easter or something. But duh, she went missing on October 24th. Halloween is like right around the corner. So I just want to point that out. She was looking forward to doing that, whatever function she was doing with her friends. You would think people would want to spend more time with their family. And I heard the word, not heard, I seen the word borrowing, and then I thought maybe it was cash, or like somebody lend her something, and she wasn't able to pay it back. And then this is the kicker, you guys. This is the part that y'all been waiting for. Yo, my nose is really messing with me. But I seen the words Lamoite. What? Lamoite. Hold on. Lamoite. Because the orb disappeared over Arkansas. Because I wrote Lamoite, Arkansas. Because I'm thinking, if I put the place she was in next to Lamoite, is that real? Is that a place that I can actually go to? So I was right. It is a place that you can actually go to, and that's why I seen the words mount. Remember before I seen MONT, but I wrote it as MOUNT, but MONT, and then I seen Lamointe. I actually wrote it weird because it's like when you see stuff, like when you see different like words, it's like you see it, but then it gets blurry, so you have to like try to make out what certain letters are in it, even though you know you've seen the word. So yes, there is mount is misspelled with the U, but like I said, you do see things, and you don't. It gets blurry after a while. So Lamointe, you guys, Lamointe, Arkansas. That's where I believe that's where they took her at. Honestly, a orb disappeared over it before I can even get to it, because I was about to say I feel like, because I seen a diner, like it was a coffee table, like it was a coffee type of place. Like this is a place that she would meet up. Like it had lights coming down from the ceiling, like a regular type of diner, but it was wooden. And it was like, come on, you guys, come on. My arm is getting like super, 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 super tired. But Lemoint, I seen Moint, and then it came, and then it was like Lemoint, and then the fact that a orb just appeared over Arkansas next to the word Lemoint. Come on. I'm actually glad that I kept asking. I was like, what does Moint mean? I'm thinking, should I reverse it? Should it be another word or something? Or does it mean something else? But then as I'm carrying on, I seen Lemoint. And I'm like, oh, so let me Google this place. And it was real, you guys. So I do believe that she traveled there. And then it was weird. Because I heard somebody say I had a stroke. I don't believe that was her, though. Because it sounded weird. It sounded like an older person. Like I had a stroke. I'm just really hyped sometimes. In my own comfort area. But I don't believe that that was her that had that stroke. But I did hear I had a stroke, and that's kind of where that ends, because after the fact I was like in my mom's room experiencing things, but I don't know if this is the same spirit, because I noticed that I have to close out when I open myself up. I seen, and this is very real, I seen these trees. Excuse me, that needed to come out. I seen like the tip of these trees almost, and it looked like it was snowing, kind of like it was a little mist of snow on the trees. And then I also did see that stream. That's why I kept thinking, like before I seen the trees, I seen that stream again. So I was thinking, is that her? Is this Ebby's spirit? So I seen the stream, seen the trees, and you guys, this is where it even gets creepier. Like I really stood there in shock as I'm looking at my mom, like, wow, I smelled dirt. Like raw dirt, like out the bag dirt, and I'm in the house. We got no plants in here. I smell dirt. I believe she's buried in the woods. Like they put that girl in her own little personal casket or something, and they buried her in the woods. But that's the end of my video, you guys. It's almost 30 minutes long. I know it's long. I know, but you gotta stick through it. Skip a few parts, skip a few, jump to the good parts, and all that extra stuff. Leave timestamps to the parts that y'all really wanted to get to, if you find it that interesting. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Leave more ideas for me, because I really don't be knowing what cases to do, and it's like so many people want your help, and you're like, okay, but even though all of you want my help, I have like, I'm physically like a light bulb, and all these spirits want my help, and I'm like, can I get some space? Can I get a breather? Can I get a refill? Okay, I'm really too goofy today. I'm just feeling really good for some reason, even laughing when I shouldn't, when it's serious. But I feel really good. Like meditation and stuff like that really gets you, you know oh yes, I wanted to say, I think I'm saying this right, but before I was about to meditate, and I was praying and I was praying, and I seen the words sovereignty. So that's the word for today, sovereignty. And sovereignty means higher power, supreme power, authority. So remember that, you guys. That's the word for today. As I was praying, and then that's the word that I seen from spirit, and it's sovereignty, meaning higher power, authority. So I do believe that that is a message from higher spirits, So have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, and God bless you in Yahshua's name. Amen. Can I get an amen? Okay, I'm done.